This club makes absolutely no sense, and as I predicted, this video was going to be a mess. Man, how do I start this video? Chelsea are champions of Europe. I'm sure, like a lot of you, I'm in complete shock. This exhausting season that has felt like the longest season of my life. The highs and lows, the bad defeats, the low moments, the high moments, and it just, I mean, this now for me historically is, if you want a crash course of what it's like to be a Chelsea supporter, I think this is the best year you can get, really. A change of manager halfway through, the crisis, the ups and downs, the way we look like world beaters and then go to, complete, sort of cluster fruitcake next week. I mean, it's just, and tonight, I mean, heroic performance. There's no two ways around it. I mean, this performance, the fact that finally we get to a Champions League final and it doesn't go to penalties, thank God. We do it within 90 minutes. Kai Havertz at the age of 21 scores one of the biggest goals of his career, and he will go down in Chelsea folklore no matter what happens for the rest of his Chelsea career. That goal will be replayed over and over and over and over again, and rightly so. How do I analyse that game? I mean, other than just saying, I think that it was a 10 out of 10 performance from every single player on that pitch, and that's what it needed to be. If you want to win a Champions League, you have to have heroic performances, and I constantly look up to this frame here of 2012, and I think there's been a lot of feeling since then that maybe we've struggled to reach the heights of that team again. But the fact that Tuchel, I mean, what a bloke, Thomas Tuchel, within 4 months has transformed this team, taken this team to heights that I thought it would take so much longer to get them to. There's no bigger trophy in club football. I mean, just in terms of the game and what it means to all these players, the young players, Mason Mount, of course, setting up the winner in the end for Kai Havertz. Reece James, I mean, absolutely outstanding. Reece James was exceptional throughout tonight. He really was. But every single player, Thiago Silva, a behemoth of defensive sort of quality in European football, going off. But then Andreas Christensen, who hasn't played a game in weeks, coming on, making a key block in the final moments of the game. It feels bad to even focus on players, because every single player on that pitch, the likes of Jorginho, who've been criticised and had bad moments and have questions, whatever happens for the rest of their Chelsea career, they are European champions. Every single player on that pitch. I generally, I think, like a lot of you probably watching this right now, are in complete shock. How do you analyse that game? How do you be rational about Chelsea FC? I mean, maybe I have to change the name of this series, because trying to be rational about this club is very silly at times, because it proves, I don't know what to say about this sport anymore, man. It's absolutely insane. And Chelsea are the best club in the world right now. Tonight they are, maybe not always, but the performance they put out tonight and all the emotion and seeing the supporters out there again, it felt like proper football again. And what an evening for everyone involved with Chelsea FC. It simply doesn't get better than this. And the emotion I had in 2012 was exactly the emotion. You could probably see red eyes, because like a lot of you, I probably collapsed and just heaps of tears of happiness, like I did when Drogba scored that penalty in 2012. All the stress as well. I was pacing in front of the TV for the last half an hour, it felt like. But defensively, we were just absolutely superb. Every single player, as I say, was phenomenal. They really were. And what a platform this is for Chelsea Football Club. I could probably give you analysis more of the game and sort of go into the tactics and what this means and what it means going forward. But there's, probably tomorrow or another day for that, really. We've just won the Champions League. We have just won the Champions League, assisted by Carlsberg, sponsored by Carlsberg. If Carlsberg did seasons, they'd probably do a Chelsea season, because it's the most mental season of all time. And generally, I don't know what to say to you guys. I want to say as well, just a massive thank you for the support on the channel this year. I probably should be saying this in a season review, but the support you guys have given to this channel this year has been incredible. The likes, the comments, the shares, the interactions, not only on YouTube but also on Twitter, and the community I feel like I'm building here. And this is why you have a YouTube channel. Following Leicester, it's a night where I didn't want to record a video, but tonight, this is why you have a YouTube channel. This is why you want to share your love for Chelsea across the world. And I hope wherever you're watching this, you are celebrating this like crazy, because it took Chelsea 7 years to win a knockout tie in this competition. It took us 9 years since 2012 to get back to this stage. Who knows what's going to go on with Chelsea? I'm not going to predict next season, because I tried to do that last year, and it's a fool's game. It really is. Enjoy this moment. Roman Abramovich, that record of us like not having a trophy in 2 consecutive seasons with Roman as owner goes on. It goes on of not happening, basically. Tonight was the defining moment, and we won a European Cup, the second European Cup. I think we're now one behind Manchester United, which is a crazy stat, really. And who knows, we could get there soon with this current team. But man, I'm sorry if this is a complete mess, and I've tried to not like burst into tears, because I could be in even more of a mess tonight, because this is the biggest night in football for Chelsea. This is the greatest thing you can achieve in club football, and my club are champions of Europe. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy, up the Chelsea, and I'll see you again.